Welcome back to Couples Court, folks, and buckle up, because today we have a case that blends celebrity glitz with courtroom grit. On one side, we've got Lil Mo, platinum-selling recording artist, songwriter, TV star. On the other, Karl, professional boxer and Pan Am gold medalist. These two aren't just fighting for love, they're fighting for the truth. Lil Mo says her gut is telling her something's off. And this isn't just a hunch. She's been down the aisle 3 times before, and she's not about to let history repeat itself. Karl says the headlines calling him a cheater are pure lies. But one little slip, that pretty much, instead of a straight no, already has the judges raising their eyebrows. Will this lie detector clear his name or expose a knockout blow to their marriage? Let's find out.
This is the case of Dargan versus Dargan. You all have been married for 3 years, and together you have 8 children. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. Now, Ms. Dargan, for the record, you are a successful recording artist, writer, producer, and TV star who goes by the name Lil Mo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. And Mr. Dargan, you are a professional boxer and are a Pan Am Games gold medalist. Is that right?
Your Honor.
All right. Now, Ms. Dargan, you have petitioned this court for a lie detector test to uncover the truth. Explain that, please.
Well, my intuition hasn't failed me before. This is my 3rd marriage, okay? This is Karl's first. I don't want to get to a certain point in our relationship and it all go downhill. So I want to nip it in the bud right here and right now. I need clarity and I need closure. I think we owe it to each other to just get this behind us. We dust it under the rug, but if it's gonna continue to be an issue, then we gotta figure this thing on out, how we can move forward. Because we are in love, but baby, you know, what love got to do with it? Hello? Hello?
So your woman's intuition, your gut,
yes,
is telling you there's something amiss.
You know, when people see that you're making noise and they know that you're doing big things, they want to be a part of that. So even as much as a follow can be considered like flirting. Right. So I just want to make sure it's just nothing extra going on and that he's just telling the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help him, you know, Your Honor.
All right.
Basically.
So, Mr. Dargan, you're here to prove that you've been faithful to her.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right? What do you want to tell her?
Well, the internet, the media, social media basically doesn't lie what a lot of people would say. They really doesn't have any proof of any of this. So she wants closure, and I told her before, whatever she want to do to make her happy, let's get it done.
All right, so these headlines that we see, that Lil Mo's husband is cheating and all of that, you're here to say that that's all false.
Pretty much.
There's no truth to him.
He said
No,
pretty
sir.
much. That's not...
Now, here's where body language meets courtroom drama. Karl is asked point blank, "Have you cheated?" And instead of a crisp, confident no, he says, "Pretty much." In court, words matter. That hesitation isn't just a soundbite, it's a crack the other side can drive a truck through. Then Karl paints a picture of himself as a man who keeps his wife at his side 99% of the time, just to avoid falling into a trap. But here's the thing. You don't need to fall into a bed to cheat. As Judge Dana reminds us, in 2023, back seats and DMS can cause just as much damage. Viewers, what do you think? Was that hesitation harmless? Or a hint of something deeper?
Not a yes or a no. Is it no or is it pretty much? Like, some of it could be true.
No, Your Honor, I have not cheated on my wife.
All right, I just want to be clear, because when you say pretty much, I'm like...
That could be a...
All right, in my life, I always have my wife with me, just so I can't even mistakenly or accidentally, you know, fall into a death trap or something.
But you would agree with me, you can't accidentally or mistakenly fall into another woman's bed. That's
Child, half the stuff don't be in no bed. Yes. You can't accidentally or mistakenly fall in nobody's back seat. People don't even make it to the bed no more. If you're gonna cheat, it's gonna happen wherever you at. And I just making sure it ain't happen where nobody was at.
All right, so Miss Darden.
Yes.
tell me how the two of you got together. Take me back to the happy times.
Well, we got time. No.
We still, we still
got
happy.
a little time.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
a
no,
little
we
bump
still
in our
happy. But
road.
you know, every couple, every marriage has its issue. So we've known each other actually before my first marriage. So over 15 years.
Okay.
So we've been
Before
rocking.
Lil Mo's first marriage, not Cynthia's. This is Cynthia's first marriage.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
So-
Yes, Lil Mo was married before because, you know, I always wanted the, you know, I grew up family. My parents been married over 40 years.
Okay.
So that's all I know is family. That's my foundation. So that's what I've always been in search for. I never wanted the fame. I always wanted the family. So 15 years ago, his cousin, they had tried to book me for an event. That's when everything was popping. I was that girl. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew me because I got the blue hair back, but I had the braids. So I was on the scene, and when he tried to talk to me before, because I am older than him, it's not a decade, but I'll say 8.5, 9 years if you count carry the 1, 365, whatever the case
In the
may
hood
be.
days?
Okay. So we just been friends for every child that I've had born. So it's like 8 years. We have a 15-year-old, that's our oldest, and we have a baby that's 2 years old. So in between there, you know, there was a couple of marriages. But he's always been like that friend. If you need me, knock somebody out, I got you. So my second divorce, as Lil Mo was basically almost done. And I wasn't looking, but I was just like, you know what, it's always good to have somebody that you can lean on and that got your back.
Right.
So the Ravens were playing, that was the year that they won the Super Bowl, so they were playing a game. But it was snowing. I had on my fur, but I had on some cut-up jeans. So my arms was covered, but my butt was out. So he gave me the pants that he had on. So off top, yeah. So basically he was
Don't
telling me off
forget.
top, I ain't never forget, he let me wear the pants in a relationship. Hello? Follow that analogy.
Okay, listen. Okay. I've heard of giving the shirt off your back.
Yeah.
But you
Not
gave the
the
pants off your bottom.
Yeah.
Of course.
At the end of the day, you know, fast forward, I was going to LA from Baltimore. I was like, listen, I'm leaving soon. I have to go out there for work. And listen, you can hang in there or you can just, like, what you want to do. I didn't give him an ultimatum because I was still healing. I wasn't hurting, but I was still healing. Okay. And with that, I was asking, was he in any situations? Because I don't deal with married or men that are in relationships no more. Because I've done that before, and that's not cute. I have daughters, and at the
She
same
asked me,
time,
was
I
that
don't want them.
relationship-
I'm talking, baby. Because I'm just trying.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be funky, but I'm just like trying to get the point across. Like we've been rocking for years.
All right, well, I want to hear from his side. Okay, you said that you didn't fall in love with Lil Mo.
Yeah.
You fell in love with Cynthia.
Yes, Your Honor.
What does that look like? What is it about Cynthia that you like?
No one has Cynthia. They don't know who Cynthia is.
Wow.
Who is
Okay.
Cynthia? Tell us who Cynthia is.
Man. Look at her.
Look at that smile.
No,
See, Cynthia
that's crazy. No.
is the person under the wig.
Okay, so Cynthia is the person behind the scene. So
Cynthia is
what
the
kind of
mother,
person is
the
Cynthia?
wife, the mother, the wife. Cynthia is not an entertainer. Cynthia is not a singer. You know, Cynthia is a loving mother, a loving wife, you know, and she was basically, you could tell she's about her business. And not by saying that, meaning she don't depend on anybody for anything.
So she's used to being a superwoman.
Right.
It's like your song.
Yeah.
You living the music.
Yeah. So
What is it about your husband, that one piece that's like, I can't live without this, that's about him?
he's very protective. I've never been protected before. Very, like I'm about to. Yep.
How does he protect
it's okay.
you? Tell us about that.
He just does, man. He just does. This is the first time in my life I could say I'm really, genuinely, authentically happy from mentally, physically, emotionally. My children are happy. So it's not up for debate. My happiness and my peace at this point is not up for compromise. So we got to get to the bottom of this, for real.
So, okay, you need to be the protector, not only of her physically, but of her spirit. You don't want to break her.
Yeah.
You don't want to break her. And even though she's Lil Mo and she got her thing going and all that, she's a woman named Cynthia. That's what you called her. And you need to protect that person, because that person is vulnerable. She can be your superwoman. In fact, I think she's being your superwoman. You need to be her Superman, so y'all can be super people together.
And with all these super kids.
Take me to the day when the first allegation of cheating hit.
Okay, it was a couple of years ago. It was like in the summer, and I remember I was leaving my sister's salon, and he drove me there because he's my security as well. Like every move I make, like he's my Secret Service. You feel me?
I got you.
So it was just like we were coming out, and he was like, "Babe, I need to talk to you about something." And he was like, "And I'm gonna tell you the truth." I said, "Oh God, what?" He was just like, "Here, look at this." He showed me his phone. He was like, "My friend, one of his friends had said, look what's on social media." So I said, "What's this about?" He was just like, "I'm gonna just tell you straight up." He said, "I never did anything with her." He said, "I should have not even had these conversations, but I left it at that." He said, "As soon as I told her, you know what, this is wrong, I gotta, like, why am I even having these conversations with you? That's why I'ma tell." And then it started getting to the point, well, if you give me money or whatever, I'll make this go away.
But the headlines...
This is where the legal lens really sharpens. Karl admits, on record, that he's let friends and associates use his social media accounts. That means any messages from that account, no matter who sent them, legally look like they came from him. In court, this opens a dangerous door. It's called apparent authority. If someone is using your account with your permission, you could be held responsible for what they say or do. And in the court of public opinion, forget it. Blogs don't care who typed the words. They just see your name and run the headline. Letting others have that kind of access in the age of screenshots is like giving someone the keys to your car and hoping they don't crash it. With your license plate in full view.
We're saying Lil Mo caught her husband
That was
cheating.
a lie. That was a lie. No, I never caught him in anything because I don't look for anything.
Okay.
You feel me?
But a lot of blogs ran with this story.
Of course they do. That's what they do. They're on their job. But I'm just like, well, can I see what this person looks like? Then I went to their page and I said, this bag of laundry, look at... No, that's what we're not finna do. That's what we're not finna do.
Okay, so, I mean, we did our research. The court has done its research, and all these blogs reached 150 million people.
Yeah. Oh, they
all seeing your life playing out, allegations that your husband is cheating on you.
Yeah.
And I personally think I could have been with anybody in my life at the time, and it wouldn't have even expanded to that, to that level.
But because you're with Lil Mo.
Exactly.
So when you see these blogs and all that he's cheating, what do you say to your husband?
I'll just ask him straight up, like, what's going on? Because we don't play those type of games, and my revenge is, I'm a Scorpio.
All right,
so you got a sting. Okay, so when she comes to you and says, hey, I'm reading all of this social media, what do you say to her?
I'm always truthful.
Okay.
Right.
Whether it hurts you or not, I will always give my honesty, and at the end of the day, I'll let y'all decide if you want to deal with it or not. I don't just lie or finesse to make it sound good.
Mr. Dargan, how do these rumors get started?
Because they find out who I'm with.
So it's not because somebody sees you with somebody or somebody sees an innocent contact taken out of context.
All the time.
I mean, we see these rumors all the time. How do they get started?
I would tell you one thing. No one can ever say they saw me with anyone.
All right, Mr. Dargan, let's just set the record straight. How many women have you had sex with since you've been married?
Again, none. Like I said, she's with me 99% of the time. And early in my life, I've been hurt before in my life. My heart's been broken, so it took me a long time to gain trust in a woman again.
All right, so what you're telling the court is these rumors is not like somebody took something out of context. These rumors are just completely false.
But here's the problem, love, and this is what I want to ask you. They were allegedly lifting text messages between you and another female. What was that about? I mean, were they actually your text message or DMs between her?
Oh, I can say one thing. A lot of my friends don't have social media.
Associates.
A couple of my friends doesn't have social media, so I'll let them go ahead and talk to people on my social media. But a lot of people know it's them.
So are you saying to the court that the messages that were published were not your messages, but some of your associates' messages?
Yes. How I look at it is like, yo, I'm putting you on.
That's what
but do your associates know that your wife is Lil Mo and that this could hurt her?
Yes.
And
they don't care?
But see, y'all understand it from my point of view.
Okay.
My point of view is the person, the female, no, it's not me.
Are you sure about that?
But
Yes.
no. But here's the problem. This female or friend A could take that and use it against you.
What I told
and
you.
use it
I
against
told
your
you.
And not
wife.
only
And
that,
they did.
Well, and what's to stop an associate if he's already using your social media account? What's to stop them from taking the next step and pretending to be you? If using your social media account gets
Hello?
them play, what do you think actually being you is going to get them?
Hello?
Yeah.
Clap. The reason why I say that too, and I tell them be careful because everybody wants to be famous for some odd reason, but they can't handle what comes along with this, with everything.
Okay, so what does it feel like as a celebrity and then as a woman to be dealing with these allegations with your spouse?
As a celebrity, I'm used to it. But as a wife, and because I care this time, and because I'm passionate, it hurts. People think cheating is just the actual sexual contact or whatever they say.
No.
Cheating is flirting. Because I can say, I'll be like, if I say, man, you look beautiful today, I'll be like, okay, Mr. Cutler, I see your shape up is popping, but then you keep it right there. But I ain't got no business sending that to you in no secret message.
Right.
What's the secret?
Because,
What's the secret?
Lil Mo said my shape up is popping.
Lil Mo, you about to get him in trouble. That's what you about to get
My bad, Jonna.
Mr. Cutler, I give you some all the time. I'm always telling you how much I adore you.
And look, I might end up in the blogs talking about Lil Mo said Judge Cutler's shape up is popping. That might be in the blogs. Look, if it's in the blogs, you know what happened.
I was right here.
You're right here.
Ms. Darden, this isn't the only allegation of cheating that you experienced. Is that correct?
Every year it happens at the same time. And then people always slide me a message. This one lady said, somebody was just like, hey, pay me this amount to make it go away. I said, well, you should have got some money if you was allegedly with him, whatever the case may be, because you ain't getting a dime from me. You ain't got no FaceTime calls. You ain't got y'all laid up in the bed, because you know that's what they do now. You close your eyes for 2 seconds, you all over oh, he fell asleep in this thing. Yeah, okay.
All right,
and I always
so-
tell him, if you can get him, you can have him. But be sure you can handle these bills, because it ain't even him you got to deal with. You got to deal with all of us. His family, my family, these hands, this heart.
Next time on Couples Court with the Cutlers.
It got to the point somebody said they was pregnant by him, and I said, well, where's this baby at?
I'm still waiting to see the baby.
Why are you waiting to see the baby if you never slept with her?
Hello?
I want to see, they must know something I don't know.
Did you send her pictures of you?
Pieces of me.
Okay.
That's a story the blogs just take and run with.
People are just fascinated by celebrity cheating scandals.
So a story like the Dargans, how did that get started?
That started through a tip.
I used to be out here dealing with multiple women. I was a thought.
You asked Mr. Dargan, have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than your wife that she doesn't know about?
And there you have it, a mix of celebrity status, social media chaos, and the human cost of public scandal. Lil Mo says as a celebrity, she can handle the gossip, but as a wife, these rumors cut deep. She's made it clear, no payoffs, no hush money, and no tolerance for betrayal. The bigger legal takeaway? In relationships under the spotlight, perception is reality. And every message, every public appearance can be weaponized. Whether Karl walks out today cleared or clouded by doubt, this case is a masterclass in why trust is the hardest currency to earn and the easiest to lose. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. You won't want to miss what's coming next.